that I'll fight my whole life to prove that I was right. The day it went down, I was out on my path, not feeling so bad. I'm a suspect now. Little vagabond traveling all on the limb. I live by the words they say I invent. I'm the best they have had.
Mastodon Jaguar God. Here's why I'm torn. So, Mastodon isn't necessarily a new band for me. It's something that my best friend of mine actually brought to my attention after I think we saw one of the songs on Metallica Guitar Hero. And he said, "Oh, you should check this band out." And I know them from that and discovering some things. Crack the Sky, and I think that's it. I think only a couple other songs on their other albums, other than Crack the Sky. That's the only album that I actually listened to everything all the way through on an album of theirs. Emperor of Sand is close. I've listened to almost every song on there, not all of them. So far, hands down, my favorite is Steam Breather. But to talk about the track that I just reacted to, one of my things that I've always said to my friend who also listens to them, a problem I have with the way I, in the way that, in the music that I like, is, to me, Mastodon almost seems like, it's like they're always stuck in the fast, riffy pace. Like, they're always stuck in that fast, aggro stage of a song that I'm used to. When you compare them to a band that's my all-time favorite, which is da 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 da, it's like there's a designated intro, chorus, there's bridges, there's like definite aggro and like melodic times. And I'm not saying that they don't have that. I'm just saying it almost all flows into itself constantly, directly, and it's hard sometimes to get in and out of that. And the way my ears take it in, it almost sometimes feels like too many of their songs sound the same. And what's crazy is most people wouldn't agree with that statement, but regardless of me saying that, they're still making amazing music, which is awesome. But that's my one thing. And in a song like that, besides the one part where I kind of made like an old face, like Here It Comes, with like some crazy fretwork, solo Unleashed type stuff towards like the 5 minute mark, there really wasn't anything that stood out to be super change up. Nothing to take away from these musicians who are beyond professional with everything that they do in all of their songs and all their catalog and stuff. To compare them to some of these bands that are hailed so much higher than them, it's like they don't even touch Mastodon and all the stuff that they're doing with just everything, the production and the quality sound. I mean, it's amazing music. It's just, I don't know if it works 100% with me. They're a band that I continually want to stop procrastinating with and listen to more of their music. I've listened to nothing off of Once More Around the Sun other than Motherload. I think that's on that. I've heard Blood and Thunder off of Blood and Thunder, and that's it. Yeah, all of Crack the Sky, and then just so much stuff I haven't listened to yet. Songs. If anybody who watches this can find songs of Mastodon that's a little more classically put together, I guess, in format for my traditional brain or something, I don't know. It's weird hearing myself bring that up as my one bugaboo with them, when one of my top bands of all time is Tool, and that's almost exclusively their pattern. It's a lot of repetition and change ups, and a lot of their stuff ends up sounding the same, but they do it in such a specific, perfect way that you don't even mind it anymore. Overall, like I said in my last video, I'm not really about getting all technical with specific number grading systems or anything, or breaking down the song in that sense of the matter, but I'll kind of shoot out a something out of 10 ish at the end of each of the songs. You know, the song didn't leave me with a feeling where it's like, oh, I can't wait to listen to that again. Like a lot of new songs that I find myself listening to, I burn it out in a week after listening to it for 20 times, and then I ruin it for myself, and then I rediscover it months later. It didn't really seem like a song. It almost seemed like a song that I'd have to force myself to sit through the 8-minute duration. You know, it was okay. To me, I haven't listened to all of Emperor of Sand, but it seemed like a fitting closure. I know watching some of the documentary stuff, they talked about how the album heavily revolves around cancer and like disease, and putting their family member experiences into the album, so it kind of goes along with that dready, that type of thematicness, I guess, is that a word, thematicness, themes around it. Overall, great song. You know, put these musicians up against your first handful out of a basket of metal bands that exist nowadays, and most of the time they're gonna win. You know, go share this with somebody, go share this album with somebody. You know, I only reacted to this song, their Show Yourself, Steam Breather, Andromeda. Those are shot out of a cannon, great songs off this album too. Like I said, more Mastodon songs. I'd by far be willing to listen to more of them. If you're watching this and you have an idea of a band or a song in particular that you'd like me to react to, comment it below, and I'll write it down in a list that I'll pull from endlessly. I'm trying to get this reaction thing going again. I appreciate your view time and sticking around and sticking it out for this commentary that ran way too long, but I promise you it's all for your viewership and your entertainment. If you liked this video, drop a like and support me. Comment below, like I said, songs, bands, anything you want. Freaking dirty jokes, I don't care. Anything you want. Subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.